Yeah, so I've been reading through the Divine Agreement and reading the chapter most recently about the mental plane. And my first question has to do with, we've talked about before that a lot of people that have shown up to talk to you have been, either involved in psychology or psychiatry, maybe have been students of these areas, these fields, and
or victims.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Sure. And my question is, why do you think that is? Why do you think people of these people that are interested in these fields are showing up to talk to you or looking for something from you specifically?
Well, that's a good question. I can't answer that beyond the point. They may be seeking something deeper than what they're getting relative to the institutionalized version of, let's say, solution. What's going on here is more native, more yogic, which in a way is its own institution. But also what's going on here is very deep musical awareness. Some of the people that you may be referring to are connected with music. Because they've heard the music, they've had a feeling. Because they had a feeling, they can trust where I'm coming from. They might feel that I know what suffering is about, and I may have found solutions that are not prescribed. I might actually be a happy person, and they're interested in that, and see what I have to say about things from there. So there's no set answer. Everyone is a unique issue, and they deserve a unique answer appropriate to themselves and what they're going through. So they may have heard that I give good answers. I don't know.
So you're saying mainly it's the feeling from the music that they're getting. I mean, I know I can speak from my experience. That's certainly true. Feeling the freedom of the music and being able to connect with that, and knowing that that it helps put me in that place. Helps me to feel more free, less neurotic.
I've done many gigs, and after playing a piece or a set, people come up and ask questions. No, I can't say for sure that I knew that they were going to ask me those questions anyway, but it's possible that what they heard moved them to ask a question. Something in the set, a moment or so, an emotion perhaps, which they resonated with, may have awakened something in them, and they needed to ask a question to confirm what it was or what it wasn't. So it's the post-set encounter with people is also very powerful and interesting. And the music is one side of it, and then my speech is another side of it. See, the human, let's say, on-the-ground element, apart from or different from, let's say, the out-of-body, transcendent musical experience, which not everybody gets or likes. But then in discussing it, there could be light that's brought to bear on the issues that they needed to hear commentary on. And so often the people are in therapy of some sort or other, and they ask me questions pertaining to that, and I have to respond according to my experience. So that's happened quite often. In fact, there's still a number of people that I'm speaking with are people who are involved in various therapies. I recommend them up to a point. Come in.
So then, since we're talking about, since I was discussing the mental plane, so more of a general question: does a feeling allow someone to go deeper than their mental? What's going on mentally.
It could be.
Bring them into a different space. Maybe.
You could have a deep feeling. You could have a psychic feeling. You can have an interdimensional feeling. And maybe nobody has an answer for it. Because we're basically always interdimensionals. We sleep every night. See, we enter different dimensions. We are interdimensional beings by potential, by nature. But we don't practice communicating with others from the interdimensional level of reality unless there's an appropriate condition to satisfy that requirement or that exercise, if it's an exercise or practice.